30 days, on the 20th of October, we are going to open, in fact, an event with two dimensions. You've got the awards, and you've got also the festival. And within these two dimensions, you've got also a lot of sub-dimensions. So what I suggest, I will start with the awards, and we'll continue with the festival. I think we did communicate significantly on the awards, but not that much about the festival. So I will put a little bit more emphasis on the festival. So regarding the awards, as you know, the award will happen on the 21st of October at the BK Arena. There will be, in fact, two parts in the event. The first one will be a red carpet that will start certainly around 6 p.m. And then the televised event will start itself at 8 p.m. and will last 4 hours. Why 4 hours? Because we've got a lot of artists that are going to perform. And I can tell you this is one of the magic... I got the playback of what I said. It's okay. As you know, in most traditional awards, you've got categories. As far as we are concerned, we've got 26 categories, and you've got nominees, from 3 to 5, 6, 7 nominees. And you invite all the nominees for the event, and only one of the nominees in each category will win an award. So all the other ones are very frustrated. Imagine they come to Kigali, they are at the event, they can see a lot of things, and they don't get anything. So we have decided that all nominees will perform. That means right now we've got all nominees, obviously, that attend the awards. So we've got more or less about 100 artists that are nominees for these awards, and we've got between 60 and 70 artists that will be present, that will come. Some of them can't. There are certain countries, I will not name them, as you can imagine, they don't want to send their artists here because of the relationship between the two countries. So we have to deal also with certain political issues, but this is what it is. So this explains why the awards will last nearly 4 hours. On certain, the solution to make sure that everybody can perform is not just to have them back-to-back playing their hit song, is also to organize collaboration with artists, with medleys, and this creates a bit of the magic of this award, because what you are going to attend is not the traditional performance of the same song that you are accustomed to see, to watch on TRS TV or on YouTube or whatever the platform, but you are going to have unique, exclusive content made really for this particular event. And I can tell you, this is complicated, because as you can imagine, the artists come from multiple different countries. They can't come here, 3 weeks in advance to do all the repetitions, so we'll have a very short period of time, 2-3 days, to organize all the rehearsals. So what we are doing, we've got a creative artistic director who is now in contact with all the artists. We work with them on which song they are going to perform, or do we organize the collaboration, who is going first, second. It's a lot of work. And as you know, also, some artists have got big ego. I don't want to do that with this guy because he said that about my music 10 years ago, whatever. So it's very interesting. It's very complicated, but at the end of the day, I think the result would be absolutely magical. So for you to know, and I will give you also, you are the first one to have this information, the awards will be co-hosted by two persons, and the male host will be D-Bench, the famous Nigerian artist, and he will co-host the event with Maria Borges. Maria Borges is a supermodel and host from Angola. So it's a very unique couple. They never meet each other, but now they are working together to prepare this event. And we are going to announce soon also the name of a third person that will be the host of the red carpet. That will be someone here from Rwanda. So we are now discussing. So I can't release the name yet because we haven't finalized the discussion. But during 90 minutes, you will have this person that will present the red carpet. on the red carpet might be in fact orange, because orange is the color of trace, and you will see all these celebrities, all these beautiful people, all these artists and personalities that will come to the event, and I think that will be also a great moment to have a more a deeper, understanding on the look and feel, the way they will dress, and so we are expecting a lot of extravaganza, because people always know, especially in this segment of the population, that image is everything, and they want to have an impact on their social networks. They want to have an impact on TV. So a lot of people are already asking us a lot of questions about the way that all this will happen. So we are working on this. And all this will be televised. The orange carpet, and then the ceremony will be televised, obviously on all Trace channels, but also on public broadcasters like RBA here in Rwanda. We've got also a partnership with YouTube, so there will be a global streaming of the ceremony, and on YouTube is putting significant resources to make sure that people are aware about this event in the US and France and Belgium and many countries in the world. So, and we've got already about 15 different podcasters beyond Trace that have expressed their interest to broadcast the event. So some of them will not broadcast it live, because 4 hours is too long for certain TV channel. So we are going to make an edited version, which will be shorter, that will be available 2 or 3 days after. And we believe also, because of the format of the concept that we are developing, that a lot of short segments will be shared on social media. And we have an ambition to reach at least 300 million people. So that's the goal. And I can tell you, I think it's possible. I think the quality of the artist and the production that we are bringing to this will help us achieve this objective. So this is for the awards. What I can tell you also is there will be a lot of big names coming, the like of Davido, Rema should be here. We have Inyarwanda, we have Fireboy, we have Asake, we've got a lot of big artists. You saw the name of all the nominees. Obviously, the best Rwandese artists will be here. And for you to know also, at the beginning, part of the lineup of categories we had, because we are doing this event in Rwanda, we had the Rwandese category. And we decided to create a second category, which is Eastern Africa, where some of your Rwandese artists could compete also with other artists from East Africa. So it's not, we don't want to create just what we call kind of small segment to ghettoize your artists, but we believe that some of your artists have got really the potential to be competitive at a broader level. So they are very happy. There's also a lot of excitement, preparation of the award, and we believe that they will produce a great show. And we are going to release, I think, by next week, the final lineup, both for the festival and for the awards, and with also the kind of running order for the festival, so you will know when Bruce Melody will perform, when Nom Sebo from Jerusalem will perform. So to go back about to this journey, the complexity of this journey. This year we celebrate our 20th anniversary. 20th anniversary, that means that during the last 20 years we've been serving, I think, the music industry in Africa, serving the artists on offering platform for them to expose their talent and to promote their music. As I said, thanks to that, we have established great relationship with the artist, but it has been very complicated to put together this event. Why? First of all, this year is the year of the explosion of Afrobeat. The Nigerian artists that we know, the Davido, the Wizkid, the Burna Boy, which were already big artists in Africa, are now big artists in the world. In the world, there are, the song "Calm Down" from Rema has been in the top 10 song in the US for the last 50 weeks. During 24 weeks, it was #1 in India. now it's starting to buzz in Brazil. So these artists are more and more complicated to deal with. So we have in our team different people, some of them in fact are here, that are, thank you very much, that are in charge also of dealing with artists, managing their expectation, negotiating with their management. So yeah, we had to put significant resources, and it costs money. To your point, it's not as easy as it was before. So yeah, we started discussing with Rwanda nearly 2 years ago about the opportunity of organizing Sawari here, and at that time we did a budget. And I can tell you the reality of our budget right now is a few $1 million more than what we had 2 years ago. Because the cost to have these artists, not just the fees that we'll give them, but the plane tickets, the suite that they need and hotel, has exploded. And if you don't play the game, they will not come because they've got other opportunities to perform in other places. This guy, for instance, Nelson, is one of the person that is really helping us, bring all these artists. And he can tell you, Nelson, maybe you can say a few words. You can tell this guy how complicated it is. Like this, I've got time to drink a bit of water.
How can I help?
He said you're probably the one who's going to really share the experience of how hard or simple to bring all these artists.
Well, it's let me just start first. Say good morning to all you guys. Hope you guys are okay. Well, I think the most important thing here, I've heard a few questions.
You can start by introducing yourself.
Yeah, they don't know you yet.
Okay, my name is Nelson, and I'm in charge of the artist license. And as I was going to say, I've heard some questions that was put in here in the panel, and I think the vision here is to share first the whole global authenticity for the culture, not just for West Africa or East Africa or South Africa, but for the continent in general. I think if you guys know more about Trace has been there for over 20 years, doing the work of when nobody actually believed that African music could go anywhere. And I think today we have proved that, okay, Africa got a good music, not just a fusion of music of diversity of different countries, but that we can global all in one and make actually a compact and global. So much that today we have global artists as Rema, Davido, Nonsebo, Burna Boy, and so on and so forth. In regards to the artists, it's not easy as Olivier ever explained it before. As you can understand, there's a complexity of diversity of countries, and it's a lot of egos. As he explains also before, this one is demanding this, that one is I want that, and it's not easy. It's very, very, very hard for you to combine 50 plus artists to come into Rwanda and say, I actually believe that Trace is the only channel that could do this. It has never been done on this industry, unless you are paying them for a festival, like Afro Nation or some other big festivals, or your name is BET America, which everyone wants to fly because they want to go to America. But in our continent, nobody has emulated that. So I think it's pretty difficult. It's a task that we can claim, and we are thankful for the people like RDB and our people that are trying to help us, and also the local young generation from Rwanda, from artists that are going to be engaged also into the program. Yeah, we're looking for an amazing show and an amazing experience that could go global. It's going to be in 180 countries. A few million people is going to watch the show. I think we're going to provide something that will make Rwanda very proud.
Can you think because there are no payments, that's why we are not seeing Burna Boy in the?
I don't think that is the case for now. Burna Boy has a lot of commitments elsewhere, as you can imagine. Artists of that dimension must have a lot of commission. His sister, whatever, gonna be here, and I think Burna Boy team is gonna be here as well. So
Maybe.
so we don't want to speculate if Burna Boy is coming or is not coming. Okay, but it's on the air somewhere.
We're working on it.
So it's just a question of see what's his agenda.